you're sick and tired of constant shaving, hyperpigmentation, razor bumps, and ingrown hair in your underarm area, then this video is for you.
Picnic with my best friends. We start to plan what we will do.
Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Tisha. I post a lot of fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and activewear videos. If you enjoy these kind of videos, don't forget to hit subscribe. So in today's video, we'll be talking about my underarm laser hair removal journey. We'll be talking about pricing, pros, cons, what to expect when you go for your treatment, what to do before the treatment, after the treatment. So basically everything. I took clips, photos to keep track of the entire process, which I will include it in the video later. So my last appointment, which was my 9th appointment, it was on 1/9, and today is 2/27. And this is how my underarm looks like. I haven't shaved for almost 2 months now. I'll put the picture here, and that way you can see how it looks like all zoomed in. And it's not like I don't have any hair. I do have hair. It's nothing compared to how it used to be. And this picture is before I started doing my underarm treatment. So with the treatment, I have noticed almost 95% reduction in hair. It's a big difference. It's not bumpy, it's not dark, coarse. Honestly, this was one of my best decisions. I did my laser appointment in LaserAway in New York City. But before we get started, I wanted to give a quick background on why I decided to do this treatment. I've always been super conscious about my underarm. I would avoid wearing sleeveless crop tops if I'm going to the gym, and outside of the gym I would do my best to avoid movements where I would need to raise my arm. So I started shaving since I was in my early teens. I think I started when I was 13, and shaving was my preferred method to remove hair. I did try waxing as well as epilating in between. So epilator is like an automated tweezer. With all of it, well, I'll go one by one. With constant shaving, the hair becomes coarser, darker, and the quantity increases exponentially as well. Ingrown hair, bumps, skin texture is not smooth, it becomes very rough as well. Besides that, I have hyperpigmentation, so with shaving, it just magnifies the whole area a lot. So overall, shaving, it's just convenient. So I did do waxing in between, but then I would end up going back to shaving again. It just wasn't that convenient. So you would have to grow out your hair like a good length for the wax to pick up. It does make your hair grow slower, and then it's less coarse, it's lighter, it's not that dense. Another thing I tried out was epilator. So with epilator, it was kind of similar to waxing as well, but you don't have to wait to grow out your hair. Like, you would probably have to grow out a little bit, but my bumps as well as ingrown hair increased a lot. In terms of pain level, waxing and epilator were far more painful than the laser procedure. Right after the first laser procedure, I started wearing sleeveless tops as well as crop tops to the gym. It was just a big shift. I know wearing sleeveless tops to the gym sounds so small and pretentious, but at the end, it just gave me the confidence boost to start wearing what I actually really like to wear and enjoy to wear, instead of worrying about my stupid underarm. So laser hair removal is a medical procedure where they use concentrated beam of light, which is laser, to damage the hair follicle, which inhibits or delays future hair growth. So basically you feel zapped the whole time. In the first few sessions, the zap feels stronger. You'll feel it in the whole section itself. As time passes by, you get used to the pain, plus your hair is not that coarse anymore. After each appointment, there should be a reduction of 10 to 15% of hair. I try my best to document this from the beginning itself so that it's useful, because when I was searching online, I was looking for a video like this where someone like walks you through the entire process kind of real time, and that's what I've tried to do in this video. So when I started the laser treatment, it was painful, especially since I didn't know what to expect. It's your first time doing it. It wasn't just the middle section, the entire section. I felt the whole burning sensation. So during the appointment, I noticed that there is like burning smell, like hair burning smell. I'm heading to my second treatment today, and I completely forgot to shave. I thought I had to like reschedule it because the instructions I had received had mentioned that I do need to shave the day prior. So I called them and they told me I don't have to worry about it. I can shave the day off as well, so I'm good. So before I shave, I wanted to show you guys the progress. I think it's been 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks I would say, that I haven't shaved, and this is just after my first treatment. It is so crazy. There is still hair, but the quantity has significantly decreased. I would say like 80% decrease itself, and even the hair that grew, it's not that dark anymore. My underarm is still dark, but this is nothing compared to how it used to be, and I'm already so freaking happy with this improvement. I got to LaserAway around 7:20 and now it's 7:28. I'm done. You know, treatment is so short. I feel like taking off my clothes that I have like multiple layers on today was much more longer than actually the treatment itself. The second time around, I would say the left side was burning more than the right. It wasn't still that bad, but definitely the left side is still stinging a little bit. I forgot to mention earlier that when you do the laser treatment, there is a little bit of a burn smell. It's not too strong, but you can definitely notice it. So after my second appointment, I shaved it only once. I really wanted to see how long my hair would grow before my next appointment. So this is how my underarm looks like. I haven't shaved it for 3 to 4 weeks now. So after my second treatment, my hair grew a lot, very different than how it was after my first treatment. My hair growth was throughout. It wasn't patchy, it was just consistent throughout the underarm area. So after my first and second appointment, in terms of bumpiness, I did not notice any additional bumps or pimples. Whatever I had was just carryover from my previous mistakes. Today one hurt pretty bad, both my underarm. It just was very prominent burning sensation, and I could smell like the burn smell as well, but it still was bearable, especially like the middle section was the middle section is where it was burning. The surrounding area, the peripheral area was alright. It wasn't that bad. What the technician advised was that you'll feel more pain where your hair is more coarse. So for me, that's the middle section. I missed my third treatment 2 weeks ago, and I had to reschedule it because I was late getting here. So I did let them know that I did see increase in hair growth, as well as not just the quantity, but how fast the hair grew. So what the technician had mentioned was that when you start the treatment, your body gets shocked. That's where you see significant reduction of hair growth, but then eventually gets used to it. So basically there's reduction in hair growth, but then it goes up again because your body starts getting used to it, and as you go along with the treatment, it starts decreasing again. Before I shave for my fourth appointment, I wanted to give you guys a quick update. So my third appointment was on March 23rd, and my fourth appointment is on May 4th. So ever since my third appointment, I haven't shaved. In terms of hair growth, it's back to the way it was after my first and second appointment. So it's very slow and sparse. So this is how the left side looks like. In terms of discoloration, there is not much of an improvement. I would say maybe slightly, just because there's no more ingrown ingrown hair issues anymore. So starting fourth appointment, that's when I stopped noticing any burning smell, and also my pain tolerance had increased. So the quantity of hair feels the same as prior to my previous treatment. There's still quite a lot here as well, but I thought after this much of treatment there would be no hair growth at all, and that's not the case. But again, it has decreased significantly compared to how it used to be. So again, I don't want to complain here. The hair goes mainly again in the top part. It was very spotty in the middle and the lower part, but then the top, like one section, that particular hair took a while to go away. I did show this photo to the technician. In that way they can focus on the upper section as well, and I highly recommend when you do these procedures to take progress photos. In that way you know what's the difference, and also if there's certain section, like for me it was the upper section, in that we can show it to the technician next time when you go for your appointment, so that they are aware what areas needs more focus. So I just got back from the appointment. It went, again, overall it's alright. The pain tolerance, I think I'm now kind of used to it. Even like the middle section, typically that's where it hurts the most, it was fine. She was asking me like, oh, what's the pain tolerance level out of 10? And I was like, 5, maybe 6, but I think 5, you know. So I haven't shaved for past 4 weeks. I think it's almost been 5, maybe 4 to 5 weeks. And hair growth, again, it's very slow. The hair is less coarse, it's not that dark anymore. In terms of hyperpigmentation, I have seen drastic improvement. I'm very happy with this whole experience. Ever since I've started this, I think after my second treatment itself, I have started wearing like these kind of cute tops. Finally at the gym. Ever since I've been able to wear these cute sports bras or crop tops, I've been shopping like crazy.
Any pain? Just a tingle.
After my 8th appointment, I didn't see much of a difference between 7th and 8th, especially for my upper section. So when I consulted the technician, she advised me to do one more session before starting the touch-up session. So touch-up sessions is every 6 months, where these regular sessions are like every few weeks. So pain-wise, no changes, nothing drastic. It's the same. Just the middle section hurts a little bit, whereas the upper, like the border section, pain level I would say is like a 2. And the middle section, I would say the pain level is like a 6. It's not bad at all. So I started this in January of 2021 and my 9th appointment was in January 2022. So it took me 1 year to complete this thing. I think I could have completed this in November of 2021 itself, but then I had to take some breaks since I was going on vacation or because I missed the appointment by being late by 5 minutes. It happened to me twice. Ow. It happened to me twice. And after the 9th appointment, this is how it looks like. There is significant change in skin texture. It is not bumpy at all, and also there's no ingrown hair. So the darkness issue that I had with my underarm, that improved as well. I haven't shaved for almost 2 months now. Besides the reduction in hair growth, the main thing for me was my hyperpigmentation, and that got addressed as well. I know it's not perfect. I know it's still dark and it's a bit rough as well, but I'm so happy with the results. Very satisfied. I got my first set of treatments, the 8 treatments, during their Black Friday deal, and then after that for maintenance they had some promotion going on, so I got a good deal both the times. So for my underarm, the pricing that they gave me was for 6 sessions and they added 2 sessions as complimentary, which was $1,194 per session, counting the additional 2 which were free. It comes down to $149.25. Then in addition to that, they had 70% discount as well, which is $835.80, and the total cost at the end came to $358.20 per session. It was $44.75. For maintenance, I got a package of 3 sessions, and at that time they did have promotion going on, but it wasn't as crazy as Black Friday. So the total was $597. Per session comes down to $199. So they were offering 55% discount, which is $328.35. So I ended up paying $268.65. So before you jump in, check if they have promotions or not. I did notice in LaserAway they do have quite a lot of promotions going throughout the year, and also if you bundle up different parts, if you bundle underarm with legs or bikini or Brazilian, there's some deals or packages discounts that they will provide as well. So definitely inquire to see what options they have available at that time. Next time when I get another set of sessions, I will definitely inquire if they can maybe do 6 or 7 sessions instead of just doing 3 and see what they offer, or just wait out till Black Friday to see what kind of deals they have. Apparently, since this is considered as a medical procedure, not as a salon, you don't have to tip. It's not like you don't have to tip, they don't take tips at all, at least for LaserAway. So this cost here is for professional hair laser removal. You can definitely purchase machines that you can do at home hair laser removal as well. I did end up getting one from Amazon, and I did do a first impression video as well, which I will link it above. And after that I used it maybe twice or thrice, and I didn't continue after that. I just got very lazy. So for my arms and my legs, I'm planning to use that and then document the whole process as well, very similar to what I've done in this video. So don't forget to subscribe so that you're up to date with the videos. I forgot to mention earlier that with at-home laser, you do have to do it quite often. So I remember when I was reading the instructions that the first week, I think the first few weeks, you have to do it thrice per week, and after that the frequency decreases. So you have to do it more often since the machine is smaller, plus it's not as powerful as the commercial ones. So before the laser appointment, like 6 weeks before that itself, they ask you to stop waxing, tweezing, or using any hair removal creams. And before 2 weeks of the appointment, you have to stop tanning and also avoid extreme sun exposure. And for some reason, if you can't avoid that, then wear sunscreen which has 50+ SPF, and also wear clothes that would cover that area. And they recommend to shave day before the procedure. There were times I ended up shaving the day off, like in the morning or even right before the appointment, because I forgot to shave the day before. I didn't notice any irritations after finishing the laser appointment, but just to be on a safer side and to avoid the risk of irritation, I would recommend to stick with the instructions and shave it the day before instead of shaving the day off or right before the appointment. Before the procedure starts, they mark the whole section. In that way they know which area to focus on, and they give you these black glasses to avoid direct contact with the light. First is to moisturize. So right after the appointment, the technician gives you cream to moisturize the area. I don't remember any time that I had to come back home and reapply or re-moisturize the area. I didn't really feel any dryness after the appointment. So second thing is to avoid activities where you'll be sweating a lot, like workouts or sauna for 24 hours. I did do my workouts after 12 hours and I did not notice any issue. However, I did go home and shower right away and apply the cream. And third one, to avoid direct sunlight exposure or tanning for 3 days. If you have to go outside, then you have to wear sunscreen with 50+ SPF or wear something to cover up that area. And fourth is when you shower within the 24-hour time span, you have to use lukewarm water or cold water and avoid using hot water. And fifth one is to avoid scrubbing, using any chemical peels. So basically just stay away from the area for 24 hours before you do anything. And also in between appointments, you're not supposed to wax or epilate, just stick with shaving and that's it. So I did my underarm hair laser removal at LaserAway in their New York location, and I rate the whole experience as 10 out of 10. All the technicians were super nice, friendly, and helpful. Scheduling appointments and rescheduling appointments was extremely easy. So they used to send reminder texts about the appointment as well, which is extremely helpful for people like me. And they used to send out emails before and after the appointment advising things to do, not to do. I know LaserAway has multiple locations nationwide, so if there's one close by to you, I definitely recommend to check it out and see what the options are. So overall for the laser experience, I think the benefits outweigh the cost. So if you have the resources, I recommend to do underarm hair laser removal. I know it's a bit pricey, but I do think the benefits of it outweigh the cost. So this is it for today's video. I really hope you found this video helpful. I try my best to summarize the whole experience and walk you guys through the progress as well. If you have questions or if you just want to share your experience as well, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to check out my Instagram as well, which is Tisha, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.